Representative Wink about the student-teacher ratio of student to teacher, and the money that Governor Dugard I think has proposed for teacher training. Was it $8 million? Am I right with that? I wondered if you had any conversations or done any research or studies. We've had wonderful professional development in Belle Fourche on best practices, inquiry-based math, guided reading groups, writing conferences, but that involves having smaller classrooms for the teacher to interact and to be able to put forth best practice. So have you considered at all taking some of that money and letting the local school boards use that to possibly make it so the classrooms are smaller, so that they can use that teacher training that you're spending the money on to implement it correctly? We can have all the training in the world, but if we have a class size in third grade of 35 students, it's not easy to implement.
I think the idea with the teacher training is so that we have some basic standards across the state, so everybody's on the same page as far as evaluations and whatnot. If you've got something that's working great in your school district, you just use that to build on.
Well, it is, Tom, but without the dollars now, with the enrollment that's arisen, we've got
you want the dollars to follow, and
we've got the larger class sizes, and it's just I teach third grade, and you can't have 30 kids in the classroom.
Yeah. The other thing I might add, let's go back and answer that. When we talk about school consolidation, we don't really have to talk about closing schools. And for instance, 2 school districts that join have one school board, have one administration, one business office, without affecting the size of your class or number of teachers or number of buildings you have. Their attendance centers often can stay the same. It's the administration part that we would save some money in consolidating.
Well, I think we have to start thinking about who's in the trenches, who understands our school board, giving them the authority to do what's best for their districts, but to take that money and maybe be more flexible, so that if you have teacher training and you need another teacher, that they're able to be flexible with that, spending those dollars.
We have a question right here.